Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. We have another Dragon Stars series figure for you guys today. It is Frieza Final Form from Bandai. Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball Super line. I really dig it. It's a great high quality line, especially if you can't afford figure arts. Like myself, actually I can afford figure arts, but I already get figure arts for Kamen Rider and Batman, and I get Monster Arts and blah 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 and Ultraman. I get figure arts for all those, so I can't afford Dragon Ball figure arts. And also, I'm not into Dragon Ball enough to get the figure arts, honestly, but this line is perfect for me. I'm kind of picking and choosing from this wave, which is Wave 1, which was released as 2 separate half waves. And I finally got the one I wanted most. Frieza, Final Form. Frieza is my favorite Dragon Ball franchise villain. I hope we get a gold Frieza. It would be easy enough. Just some slight retooling, maybe, a repaint. Easily give us a gold Frieza, which I really want. But I'm also kind of happy it's not in the next wave, because that would be a little too much. But, I mean, 2 Friezas, 2 Gokus, and 2 Vegetas is one thing. Actually, it would be 3. Whatever. But yeah, Frieza, Final Form. Very cool. Here's the box. I like to show off the box for Dragon Stars because it's just such a neat box, you know? It even looks kind of importy. But you got the figure, picture of the villain. Very cool. I want to get all the villains. I'm not building Shinron. I actually sold one of the pieces. I have a funny story about that if you guys want to hear it, actually. So, comic shop owner I saw was building a Shinron, and I sold him my Beerus piece. Turns out he was building a different Shinron, and I was honest about what line it came from, but his Shinron was a Japanese one, not an American one. So he didn't know the name of what I was getting him from. So he mistakenly bought my Shinron piece, the Beerus one, for $15 off of me for the wrong Shinron. It's a funny story. But yeah, these are the figures you have to get to buy Shinron. I got you, and you, and you. And I don't need these 3, even though I've seen all of them except for this one down here. But, yeah. You know, pretty cool. So, now let's bust this sucker out of packaging. Here he is, finally, Lord Frieza in his 4th and final form. This is a better figure than I thought it would be, and I thought it was going to be a pretty good figure. So, I'm really happy about that. The paint on this figure is insane. It is insane. He has more paint detail than he probably really needs. I mean, look at all the shading on him. Actually, you can't see it as well as I can. The shading is much heavier in person than you can tell it is on the camera because I have this harsh lighting going on for the review. But I mean, look at all that down there. It's shaded on the bottom of the feet even. Shaded on the bottom of the feet. The purple is metallic, which is a really nice touch. The eyes and everything are so clean. Man, this is a good figure. Look, shaded on the back. Shaded on the back. Very good figure. But yeah, articulation wise, you know, you got the side to side on the head and up and down, little wobble. So that's pretty cool. It looks like there's a little in the neck. See that as well? You got this double up and down on the arms because it's like a ball. See that? But it's also just a regular up and down. So that's a lot of movement already. And then you have a bicep joint, this double elbow bend. You have forward and back on the wrist, which you can turn to be side to side and in and out. You see like that? Oh man, this is a good figure. I used to have a pretty good Frieza figure as a kid, but this one's much better, and especially in the tail area, which I'll show in a sec. But yeah, he's got this waist ball, which you can move around on. You know, you got the legs that pull down like that, so you can kick up higher. Very figure art style of leg. You know, you got the forward and back, and the swivel here, double knee bend, and you got all kinds of movement on the foot. You know, it's got the same joint as the hands do. So you can move the foot however you need to pose him. I mean, what a great figure. And then the tail? The tail, I thought it was just going to peg in the back and be able to move like that. Wrong. It's got a full rotation and, you know, forward and back, and you can rotate it on the other side too. And then it's got a swivel right here. I mean, it's got more articulation than I expected. It's got really the right amount for the price point. For about 22 bucks. I got this guy at GameStop for $23. And I am going to get the GameStop exclusive ones as well. They're on pre-order already. I already pre-ordered them. So very cool. Ah, man, I love this line. I know I'm not getting all of them, but I love the line. So yeah, that's Frieza. Take a look at his full body here. Just a great figure. Now we're going to take a look at, that's right, size comparisons. So here he is with a couple other characters he's been seen with in the show, and a couple other characters from his wave also. This is apparently, like at the time of recording this, this is all the Dragon Stars that I have. I got Super Saiyan Vegeta here on the left, because Vegeta's my boy, and I got Lord Beerus here on the right. And ignore that camera battery behind Frieza, it's just holding up his tail, because it's hard to balance him with that tail like that. Hard to balance him standing straight up anyways. If I have him hunched forward or whatever, it's fine. Or his legs far apart. But yeah, so that's how he looks at these other Dragon Stars figures. And it's better than I expected. Because in the package, he looked like he was about the same height as them, but he's really not. He is shorter, and that's important with Frieza, because in this form he's a little short. So, great job, Bandai. Just great job. Frieza also has a few accessories. He has these open hands for karate smacks, and also shooting energy blasts, which is a good idea. You know, they're fully painted, so you can clearly see. And they're very nice accessories. He also comes with a pointing hand for his death beam. Bzzzt! Or just, you know, pointing at people and giving commands. He is a lord after all. And then he also comes with this Shinron part. You know, you got these little Shinron leggies. So that's pretty cool. So you could start piecing your Shinron together. I'll probably just sell this on eBay, honestly. But, yeah, that's that. So what are my final thoughts on the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars Frieza Final Form figure from Bandai? So cool. So happy I have it. Once again, my favorite Dragon Ball series villain. He is very, very cool. I love him. I love his tail. I love his height. I love his paint. I love his articulation. I love his accessories. I love everything about him. Definitely 100% worth the price I paid. I have 0% regrets on this guy. He is fantastic. Better than I expected. And I'm just really happy to have him. If you're a big Dragon Ball fan, you're going to love this. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. That is it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.